gazing proudly from its stoic perch above the view.
So, it just finished updating. Apparently, the darkest dungeon, it was just a big batch of bug fixing. I skimmed over it. No, I don't think I ran into any of the bugs. They didn't have a, Jester's Finale randomly doesn't work bug that they fixed, so nothing I'm interested in. Anyway, so from the title, you know what my plan is.
All my life I could feel an insistent gnawing in the back of my mind. It was a yearning, a thirst for discovery that could be neither numbed nor sated.
Whoever the first shield breaker that shows up, that's what we're gonna take. Yes, even if it's a level 0, whatever, I'll deal with it. I have been thinking about it. I have ideas. Alright, let me see. So, what we need to do is... we're gonna go... let's find a short one. Yeah, short one. And let's just build a DPS monstrosity for it. Let's see. You're pretty nasty when you're smacking things, but they gotta be marked. Sure, why not? Marked. Is that about right? Who needs bandages? It's 50% versus marked. Nah. Nah, something like that. Seems good. Let's do it. Damage. Just damage things. Let's see. What do we got for options? Ranged skills. This sounds like your cup of tea. Damage. Damage. Don't miss. What else we got? What else we got? Oh, actually, you know what? I don't want them to get the first turn ever. Oh, hey, look at this. Alright, fine. You can have that. You can have this. It's fine. Anything else? There's got to be another. Isn't there another damage item? Yes, we'll walk around with his severed head in a sack. It's a bit unhygienic, but okay. There, I think we're good to go. Everyone just wants to hit hard. Yeah. Where am I again? I think I'm in the fungus people's lands. It's just a short adventure. Let's see how our new torches perform. The faster we do iterations, the faster we can cycle to find a shield breaker. Whatever it is, no matter what the level, we're just picking up the first shield breaker we see.
I knew all these paths once. Now they are as twisted as my own ambitions.
And then what I can do... I don't know, this is my first time using it. Looks like it says plus player crits plus dodge. I think the scouting and the monster surprise just went up, and the loot, there's a plus loot for having light. All those people who were like, no, we want to play in the dark for added loot. Well.
A blazing star is born.
Wow. It's actually hella good. I'm surprised at just how good it is.
Herself, a victim to the spreading corruption, malformed with misintent.
Okay, so anyway, my plan is to use a Houndsmaster or Man-at-Arms to guard if I get stuck with a level nothing shield breaker. And, Yeah, basically it's just gonna be that kind of party. If I have a low-level shield breaker, I will just take care of her.
As the light gains purchase, spirits are lifted, and purpose is made clear.
This place just devours my light. Nope. We're gonna avoid. We're all DPS, and then we're gonna avoid fights anyway. Because fighting is bad. Fighting will give you owies. We don't want that. This party's fairly stressed out, actually. That's unfortunate. Oh well.
The light, the promise of safety.
Alright, great. Where's all the graves? I brought shovels. I think I only need to get through these 2 battles, and we haven't even fought, and we've already had to eat.
Glittering gold.
If I get to here, I think that's a win.
Paid for in blood.
And then we can just leave and say if there's a shield breaker yet. Sometimes it's nice to do a short mission. When I did money, I started doing double. I think I did double antiquarian on a long one, at least once or twice.
A fortune, waiting to be spent.
Who leaves crests on a torch stand? Wow, this isn't exactly the epic battle I was expecting. Oh well. They are durable.
Their formation is broken.
Yeah.
Maintain the
Crazy
offensive.
durable if it takes my entire party to bring it down. Ooh. Of course, the heaviest damage dealer is the one pointing. I don't really have to worry about it dodging.
Impressive.
Darn. Fine, fine. Now he'll just swing his axe into it and it'll be over.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
Man, he hits hard. He just casually knocks that thing out.
The way is lit. The path is clear. We require only the strength to follow it.
You're double wide. That means my sniper can hit you. Cool. Drat.
A singular strike.
I'm not used to things being able to hit me. This is uncomfortable. Have to buy some antifungal medicine after this fight.
The bigger the beast.
Cure all the horrible
The
stuff
greater
that's
the
been
glory.
spread all over us.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them.
You don't want to find you've got ringworm or something. That probably wouldn't be any fun. Alright, 2 more fights. It's fine. We lost our light, though. The witch ate my light. Doggone her. Alright, let's see. Hey, how's it going? Let's see. Fine. We'll go with the reposts. It's always a good strategy. Alright, there. You're both marked. That'll be my first turn. My first turn will be all set up. But wait till my next turn.
Ringing ears. Blurred vision. The end approaches.
It feels weird to not have high dodge. It just feels wrong.
Press this advantage. Give them no quarter.
What? That's it? You can hit harder than that. Are you even trying? Death.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms. If only treasure could staunch
Oh,
the
wow.
flow of
The looting is
otherworldly
higher, even though
corruption.
it's dark. Even in the dark, the numbers are still better. Huh. Cartographers are good, I guess.
Death waits for the slightest lapse in concentration.
Fine.
Annihilated. Masterfully executed.
Go for it. Yeah.
Decimated.
Alright, they won't be multiplying, and oh, right, you. I forgot about that. That takes away my capacity to heal.
One can sometimes find clarity in madness.
Sometimes
only
one can find clarity in madness? Oh. Why? What does it do aside from ignoring stealth? The colors have shifted, not in your favor, alas. I actually kind of understand him and what he's saying. He makes sense.
Obliterated.
He's not crazy, he's just reliving flashbacks. Oh dear. This is PTSD, is what this is. Oh! I see. What? You can't dodge being pointed at! Fine. Get closer. This is the perfect spot for him. Yep. Okay. Your debuff resists. It's fine, though. I just have to hit him. That's all. One more good strike. Preferably from the weird axe.
Precision and power.
Okay, this thing should die now, right? Mr. Necrotic Fungus, could you just go away? We don't want you.
This expedition at least promises success.
Ah, there we go.
Every cleared path and charted route reduces the isolation of our troubled estate.
Not a bad haul. Oh, good. And a level up. And rabies and scurvy. And some things we need to fix. Can never keep up with them all, huh?
Trouble yourself not with the cost of this crusade. Its noble end affords you broad tolerance in your choice of means.
An excommunicated madman has responded to the growing infestation in kind. Fueled by conviction, he is merciless and plies his trade with extreme prejudice. Okay. He's on the prowl again. Up! There she is! Okay. Wow, back so soon? Okay. Everyone with a disease, into the medical ward. Our science is so advanced, we can cure it all. Ah, here it is. I knew there was another person. Now, let's see. Couple of you get the drink. And now we look for things to fix. Let me see. Let's go for some people in the randomly in the middle this time. Maybe I should be throwing the people who are good at gambling into the tavern continually. I like hot to trot. I dislike fragile. No. Balanced is okay, though you need it less than other classes. Let's see. Hisoka! Not really. Mr. J? Quick reflexes is nice. Okay, let's see. Plague Knight. No. No. Ooh, irrepressible. I can take that. Expensive, but I think worthwhile. Okay, now then. We now have you. So let's see, a little level 2. Okay, here's the plan. You're there, and I'm gonna bring in with you... What? No, chill out. We're gonna take you someplace, okay? Now you are going to use guard dog. Okay. And in case you need to heal yourself, you got that. Alright. And you're just gonna prevent anything from happening to her ever. Now we just need to actually have the strength to win. I can usually rely on this fella to do some damage. And one of my favorites, Garbad. Okay. So we only need... I can't. I won't. You will. What, do you think we're going to let you go into one of the low-level areas? No, you're going in the highest level areas there are. Yes, you are. Okay, so... the Houndsmaster here is going to spend the entire time blocking. So he is going to need... well, he needs that. That. Okay, you need your best locks. Those will probably be okay. You... I think there's something wrong with an immunity mask that doesn't, that makes you have less hit points. Doesn't sound like an immunity to me. And you, since you're going to be continuously protected... oh, all my damage abilities are still out, aren't they? Here you go. Excellent. You can just have all the damage. This is gonna be interesting. There's a bad thing there. Slugger's good, though. Okay. So there's a campfire. I don't know if we'll dare. No, I don't think we can beat a campfire right now. She has a nightmare. I don't think we could kill the snakes with this party. We'll consider it at the end. We'll just bring extra stuff. And anti-venoms in case we do. Okay. So the objective is to survive. If we survive it with her, she gains multiple levels, and then we can go into nightmares with her. I don't get to use the firewood, though. I should just throw it away.
Excise the fungal tumors, and the land may yet live.
Okay, we've got good scouting.
Nature herself, a victim to the spreading corruption, malformed with misintent.
You're gonna have quite the time out here.
Finding the stuff is only the first test.
She's already got
Now it must be carried home.
40 stress, and she hasn't done anything yet. She's already freaked out. Well.
Wealth beyond measure. Awarded to the brave.
Wealth beyond measure, that is. That's what wealth looks like. Ooh. Ooh. Okay. Alright, so. She's set to purely be defensive. That's all I'm gonna do with her. I've got a guy here who's gonna guard her. I have to adjust one of his skills. Whoops. So she's just gonna be shields up, and when there's a problem, he'll guard her. That's the plan. Her stress is off the charts, though. That could become a problem. Darn it. You block it with the shield, but you get blighted anyway. Yeah, it's fine. Doggone it. I wish that would block her spell.
A dizzying blow to body and brain. Press this advantage. Give them no quarter.
Just take that thing out of play.
Well struck.
She put one blight on them. One. Everything's attacking her. They're all targeting her. They can smell weakness.
Death waits for the slightest lapse in concentration.
They smell her weakness. Okay. You missed. Your target was over here. Now she's very, very defended.
Slowly, gently. This is how a life is taken.
Everyone's just like, quick, dogpile the noob for a point.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
Undo the damage he took. Nah, this is working. See, look at that. You might be level 2, but you're just fine. See?
They can be beaten.
See, you're okay. What are you worried about? Yeah, I'm gonna throw the wood out. I'd normally never do that, but it's just a straight up death sentence here. Nope.
The light, the promise of safety.
She's gonna panic, but it's better than getting into extra fights. All we need to do is find two curios that we dump this stuff on, and we're done. So that's literally my only plan, is just find them and go. Wait a sec. That should have. Cry have it. Sure, why not? Everyone else is just walking through like, for us it's just Tuesday. For her, it's the most terrifying moment of her life.
In Radiance, may we find victory.
She definitely doesn't. She's definitely missing a hand. Like, definitely. Ectoplasmic perfusion could still hurt her. Make her crazy. Yeah, the radiant light, real nice. Yeah, is good. It's better than I expected. Just guard her. Just guard her. Yeah, she's got her shields up, but so what? We'll just really do this thing. Alright. DPS.
The ground quakes. Their formation is broken.
It's a start.
Maintain the offensive. Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all.
You sure? You have to do that? Where are you finding all these bones?
Impressive.
At least someone in the party has the ability to ignore your protection. Yeah, the original Diablo? Okay. I'll try to explain it. If memory serves, and it has been a long time, Diablo does not do difficulty the way any other game does difficulty. Diablo requires...
Monster size has no intrinsic merit, unless inordinate...
Oh, Diablo 3? I have no idea how the hell Diablo 3 does its stuff, okay? I played through it like once. I can tell you that in the earlier Diablos, I believe it was... you beat the game on normal, and then you take your character, whose level whatever he is, end game character, and you start the next difficulty setting. And that's the correct difficulty setting for that character. And you play through the entire game again, and now you're an end game character from that difficulty setting, and you start a new game on the harder setting with that character, and that's how the game is played. You just keep porting back your character because every difficulty setting is built for you to have a character leveled up on the previous one. I have no idea if the more recent Diablos carried that tradition, but that's the way it was.
The way is lit. The path is clear. We require only the strength to follow it.
Yeah. I don't know. I played Diablo 3 once, and, you know, it was a game. I enjoyed it. Actually, that's a crate. I can see it. But yeah. It didn't have it wasn't the same as the previous. All right. Think she can handle this? Ah, crap. Which do I get rid of first? These are nasty, but this can multiply. This can multiply. you throw that spear ridiculously hard. We attack all, party. We attack all. Okay. Alright. Go for it. Flags can multiple with flag bearer? I don't know about that, but they can multiply on their own. Ooh. Stun. Gosh, she just has no hit points at all. I gotta start guarding her again. Ugh. Stun it. Darn. Would probably be kind of hard to stun a slime, admittedly. Diseases? What did you get? I think that my party is under the mistaken impression that they're Pokemon masters and diseases are their Pokemon. If you insist on catching small creatures, they should be a lot larger than that, guys. Alright, I think I'll have this thing dead before it gets another turn. Maybe not. Yes.
The bigger
Okay.
the beast, the greater the glory.
I can't use purge. Oh, I'm in the wrong slot. Oh, okay. Fine. All right, you. Let's bring this thing down now. Oh!
Ghoulish horrors, brought low and driven into the mud.
Man, I wish I could do the camp. But we might have nightmares. It's scary. So let's not. Crap. Alright, fine, whatever. Quest location it is.
As the light
Drat.
gains purchase, spirits are lifted, and purpose is made clear.
Alright. It's the slime day, isn't it? Some days you come here and never see a slime, and today you come here and it's nothing but slimes. Fine, let's go for the big one. Yeah, I noticed. I was just commenting on that earlier. Not bad. Oh, that thing. It still exists? I need to sit down and I need to make another account with some other company. I'm thinking about Subscribestar. There was another one I was hearing about, but that was in the works, but it hasn't materialized yet. Subscribestar had been a thing, and then it was down for a while, but it looks like it's back now.
Precision and
I just need to sit down and fuss with it. I don't think she's a hoplite or a phalanx.
is the weapon that cuts on its own.
I don't think she's Greek at all. She talks a lot about a vizier, so...
Decimated.
Well,
Remind yourself
Patreon
that
has,
overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer.
a while ago, I don't know if it was a year or so back, I suddenly had, like, almost everyone leave Patreon, and it was because they had been, I forget what they did. They did something greedy, and everyone was like, what the hell, Patreon? So they fixed that, and then here we are again, and everyone's unsubscribing from them, you know, and just like, is there any other way I can support you? And I'm like, I don't have anything at the moment. So I went back down to, what was it, $6 a month now? And this is twice the company has done something that is... This is twice the company has failed me, basically. So it's like, well, I better go get something else. This time around, they, I think they started removing people who hadn't violated their terms of service or some shit. I don't know. They did something political and people didn't like it. So, I mean, how do you screw up a business like Patreon? Literally, you just get a cut of money. Money just flows through you. All you have to do is just sit there and let money pass through your hands, and you make money. How would you ever screw that up? It's like the perfect business. So I don't even know how twice they've managed to botch it. So I'll be looking into something else. Yeah. PayPal link? Crap, that might be the thing. But we'll have to walk backwards and she'll go crazy, and oh well, here we go. Yeah, I think I heard something about MasterCard being involved. I'm... Is anyone checking behind us? Why would we do that? Anyway. Oh, we got shovels, so we might as well. I swear I've never seen that succeed unless you have a shovel. If you don't have a shovel, it always just kind of goes, well, screw you. You're like, doggone it. Last shovel. Hope I don't need another. Oh, crap. You know, this might sound weird, but I actually don't have a PayPal account of any kind. I've never gotten one. So I actually have very little knowledge of PayPal. Jeez. Well, they're all super blight resistant. She can actually poke the back row. But my accuracy... Ugh. No one should support that. probably better that you just start poking this thing. Put that armor piercing to good use. He'll chain this thing down.
A devastating blow.
Almost. Almost. Just finish it. Sub button? What? You mean I have a button that will order me a sandwich? That would be awesome! Reach 50Ks. Are you talking about Patreon still? They've got a sub button? Or what would that do? They're just so resistant to blight, and this party has multiple characters that want to use blight. Oh, I see what you're saying. Ah. Yeah, I actually... You can... Like, YouTube installed this thing here that just sits here. But the thing is, like, if somebody sent me money through Patreon, I'd get pretty much nearly all of it. And when somebody uses this, YouTube takes 40% or something? Like, it's actually really surprising how much they take out of it. So, maybe I'll just get a PayPal link. Like I said, I've not been too concerned about it. It's always amusing to me when people think YouTube is my job, and I do put more than 60 hours a week into videos total. I have for a long time, but it's not really my job. I have a job, like an actual, like, go to work, do crap job that pays quite well. So, ooh, wow, okay, you did find a way to hit her. Good job.
Masterfully executed.
Oh, really? I didn't realize this button didn't work in some countries. What country? What country is it blocked in? Amazing how he jumps in the way of an attack and then dodges it. You'd think that that wouldn't actually work. It's like either you're covering for your friend or you're dodging. You can't do both. Ah, okay.
Their cursed champion falls.
Actually, I've noticed for a long time there's, the EU has always been troublesome with all kinds of different things. When I remember the first time I had a video blocked, I was in certain countries. It was very early. I was like super new. I had like no followers or anything, and it's like, wow, now I can brag that my content is so controversial it's being blocked in some countries. I think Germany was the first time. And then that happened a lot.
A singular strike.
And then they changed their rules, and it happened a lot more. Eventually it calmed down and stopped happening, but relatively speaking. But yeah, It's always been the EU. I've had so many times. I had times where I would do a Let's Play and one video in the middle of the series would be blocked in Europe. And I'd be like, what the hell? And there'd be no rhyme or reason for it. It would just, YouTube would just be like, sorry, this video can't be shown in Europe. It's like, well, what about people who are following my series? Yeah. Oh, crap. Oh, this is bad.
Such a terrible assault.
Who thinks you're Russians? The Czech Republic? Who thinks that the Czech people are Russian? I mean, the USSR held it for a while, but the USSR held a lot of things. They held half of Germany. I remember an old...
The horror.
But most of the time, you aren't even able to figure out what triggered them. Why your video was being locked or blocked in certain countries. It's like, why? Why this one? Why? And you couldn't even get an answer. I'm reminded of this, there was, Mark Twain wrote a lot of great stuff, but there was this one. He, what was it in? One of his books. It might have been the one where he talked in great detail about the Mississippi River, which at the time was the largest river in the world as far as anybody knew. And how many people how many explorers and things had come into contact with it and just not cared and not reported on it. But he had a thing, it might have been in the same book or it might have been in a different one. Basically, there was this thing, especially, you know, we're talking 1800s, so everything was different back then. But a lot of Europeans considered Americans to be really dumb because they didn't know European geography. Like, it was just kind of a thing at the time. And he wrote his own scathing thing that was just basically, oh yeah? What do you know about the Mississippi River? What do you know about, you know, just like, I think it was one of the times was it The Innocents Abroad, or was it was one of the times he was in Europe. Basically, yeah, he couldn't find anyone who knew anything about stuff, just American geography right back. It's just like, haha! Man, if he were alive today, he would be such an internet troll. I'm serious. Mark Twain would just be an internet troll. That's all he'd do all day. But yeah. God, I wish I could remember what it was, because it's funny. Because it's Mark Twain, of course it's funny. He can write the most mundane things and make them hilarious sometimes. But God, one of my favorite Mark Twain things is he's just describing a bird. He's just literally describing a bird, just being a bird. I don't know. He was trying to put stuff in a crack, but he described the whole thing like it's a huge. Like it's actually amazingly entertaining to read. I wish I could write like that. You call that giving up? I don't even bother editing and re-uploading unless it's like a major project I've poured months into. That's giving up, my friend. I have to bring this thing down. She is on the edge of heart attack. I've done the best I can to protect her, but she's at her limit. We need to find that third thing now. Bird, bird, bird. Bird is the word. Bird, bird, bird. Who knows where that's from? It's Larry Bird. He was a basketball player. It was before your time.
A victory.
It was before my time.
Perhaps a turning point.
But it did. Yeah, that was... My gosh, how old was I when I heard that? I would have had to have been very small. Everyone, please stop freaking out. She's 9. She's got 9. There could be an enemy here. It's quite a haul, but the whole point is to level her. Food. Not food. Yeah. Ah! Ah! I don't see an encounter. It could be an encounter. It doesn't say. We might have one more fight and she might die. Or we might just get the win. I'm expecting 2 levels out of this. Oh, how nice.
A handsome reward for a task well performed.
She has a 25% chance of disarming the trap. Ah! Alright. We're out of here. We're out of here! We pulled it off! We pulled it off!
Good fortune and hard work may yet arrest this plague.
It's a nice ring, but I'm never gonna use it. Ah, almost. And she suddenly has a weak grip on life. Oh no, that has to go. That has to go.
Pallid blight filters its way through the rotting boughs. Let us press on.
All right. Whoops. Why not? I've got the cash. The worries. Oh, that's fine. But you have kleptomania. That is not allowed. I'll let Jeff second wind. Who else? Who else? You should have come back with a bunch of weird traits. You don't have healing skills. What else we got? How about you? Ooh, hard-skinned. Wouldn't it have been great to troll me with a level 3 shield breaker right there? Still can't seem to find a second Vestal for me. Oh, I don't know. I think it'd be incredibly irresponsible to bring her on a mission when she's already freaking out. Let's see what we got for options. These have campfires. Defeat 100% of room battles. I mean, we got bonus XP if we go there. Profane scroll. Why would a Vestal want a profane item? Alright, let's say we did this. You can stay, I guess. Back from his journeys through time and space. Who else? Who else? Who else? I mean, they're just good. They're just always good. Alright, let's say we did this. Well, actually, you're going to be pushing us back and forth. You're pretty good. Fish people. This is a terrible idea. Let's do it. Okay, somewhere in here I've got a thing. Is the team Lady and the Tramps named yet? What do you mean? We named it. We played it last time. Why? Should it suddenly have a name actually appear? I don't work for the company. I can't do that. Right, somewhere I have a thing that gives me like double XP. I like the name. I wish it was part of the game. Oh, let's get rid of this. Let's go ahead and dump these. Did I sell it off? Oh, there it is. Okay, there you go. Plus 50% resolve XP. Do I still have anything that stress begons? Get rid of that. This has minus 10 stress on it. I could shove her in the back with that thing. Or I could just give her... here you go. Just use that junk. Okay. Oh, you mean name the members? I can't do that. They're already named Kenny and Moonglum, and I've had them all game with those names. I can't change their names. I like them as they are. However, I do have a spare lady over here I didn't name. And I certainly can't rename Nim Bloodleaf. No. Okay, so let me see. I need... You're gonna get this. And you're gonna get this. And you... are gonna equip this because we need it, and that to get the papers, of course. There. Alright, we have something we should have done last time. Hello there. I have 200 to spend. Well, how about this? 25% more de-stressing power. Or I could give the shield breaker this, but she'd hit random targets. Still 15% more hit points. She might not die. I will take that one. Hound Master. Oh, no. Hate it. Hate it. Don't care. 30% chance of damage reflection is pretty good, but I never use him. Seems pretty good. I might go with that one. That's pretty good too. Oh, what about this? The damage to self when you miss is mitigated by that high accuracy. Extra damage versus bleeding. Fine. Alright, let's see. Let's look at our goods. Our loot. How would you like this? I think you will. So she might randomly hit things I don't want her to, but oh well. That's life, right? You want your enemies to be bleeding. He can help with that. So can he. Complete 100% of room battles. And she's already freaking out. This is gonna be fun. Let's do it. If a bonus boss jumps out, we're bailing. We'll just immediately bail. Just be like, nope. If she makes it through this, we're going to begin hitting her with nightmares.
These salt-soaked caverns are teeming with pelagic nightmares. They must be flushed out.
What about 3 jesters and a shield breaker? They could fix all that stress she gets from her nightmare, and they could certainly kill a couple of snakes, I think.
The way is lit. The path is clear. We require only the strength to follow it.
35% chance of disarm. Well, she's getting better. Maybe it's not that she's stressed. Maybe she's just using that as an excuse. Maybe she's just selfish in general. Okay. These can dish out a ton of damage. Wish I had a proper healer right now. Or a dodge build. At least they're attacking the one guy that's hard to hit. Do we want... Yes! That's what we want.
A singular strike.
There. They're all bleeding. No! No, 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 no. Now's the time to throw the spear. It's the perfect time. You just... Oh. She's all like, you threw off my groove! Not cool.
For death by inches.
Ow. They just keep trying to stab him. Their harpoons just can't reach.
Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
Okay. Yeah, a little stress resistance. Ah, you missed. Okay. All problems solved.
Unforeseen. Unforgiving.
Everything you can to fix her. Yes. Yes! It's working!
Great is the weapon that cuts on its own.
36% of her stress has been relieved. I bet you didn't. I bet you never realized just how exact a science therapy can be. 36% success rate. That's not a room battle, so we don't need to do that one.
Another mariner. Another misfortune.
I think they do have that emote. I think it's called,
The light. The promise
hold
of
on,
safety.
I'll remember in a... Teabagging! I think that's the emote for it. Okay. At least 3 battles, and then there'll be 2 more rooms. One of them will probably have another fight.
As the light gains purchase, spirits are lifted, and purpose is made clear.
Alright. Nothing that stresses us, please. Oh, good. I keep worrying it's going to be the fiddler player on the sitting on the barrel. I don't like that guy. So 2 stunners, but I'm afraid I need to kill this more. Yeah. Ah! But you have an accuracy bonus. We would have had that thing.
Masterfully executed.
Alright. Just as long as it doesn't explode. Oh. I can't bandage her if she's stunned.
Confusion, nerves, and panic.
Well, this isn't good. This is really bad.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
Bleed tons. Darn it. No! I'm gonna guard her. You cut that out! Crap, she just got a trait that was a huge penalty to her death's door resistance. Shit, she's gonna bleed out. I can't stop it. If she survives, despite her high chance of dying, I can bandage her.
Press this advantage. Give them no quarter.
Don't die. Don't. Ah!
Wasted in the pursuit of glory.
I have the worst time with shield breakers. I mean, I knew this was high risk, but still, it's just...
Precision and power.
Well, we pick up another one and try again till I can do the nightmares. I want to do the nightmares. I paid for this content. I'm gonna see it.
The ground quakes.
If I have to go through 100 shield breakers, if we have to exhume all the other bodies because there's no room left in the graveyard because there's so many shield breakers, I will get one through the nightmares. The Countess? Nope. The infestation's at nothing right now. I have no reason to pursue it. The moment I go into that place, I'm giving 4 characters the Crimson Curse. I don't want to do that.
Continually onslaught.
I'll wait until things get out of hand
Destroy
again.
Them all.
Shoot. Man, I had brought antitoxin and bandages just for her. I had medicine for... I brought everything. No, there's a few bosses still open. One of them will probably be unlocked by this right now. I'm usually doing more than one thing at once. Right now, I'm both unlocking the last couple of bosses and I'm gonna get the shield breaker. God, if she had survived, she'd have gained a level or 2, probably 2, given what I equipped her, and she'd be at level 5. She'd be on level.
Ow. Injury, palpable fear.
Trying to get through this with just 3 characters is rough too.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
There.
Slowly, gently. This is how a life is taken. The match is struck. A blazing star is born.
Wow, 2 of them? Oh, that's horrible. man, being down a person really sucks. Holy crap. Relying on bleed against enemies that are bleed resistant ain't so hot either.
A decisive pummeling.
Alright. I actually preferred Return of Jafar. It was interesting. I didn't understand as a kid that they had made Iago the hero of the story, but I think that's a large part of what really made it. The reluctant hero. A shame he's literally incapable of stabbing the front and back line with the setup I gave him. It's a really, really good setup, though.
The wounds of war can be healed.
I've tried. I have one maxed out. Maxed out. I've tried the Man-at-Arms repeatedly. He's just kind of not good. I don't know what to tell you. He dies way easier than everyone around him, which does not make any sense, but he's always being ripped apart when I try him. And his damage is possibly the worst damage of any class save the Antiquarian. No, the Antiquarian can do 12 to 14 damage with her poisonous incense, her blight attack. The Man-at-Arms is always poking for like 3s and 4s, and I'm like, what the hell is this? Even when he's on level and with the best gear, it's just, he can't do damage, he can't take hits, his repost is significantly worse than the other guy's repost, and like the Houndsman has a guard ability, so what can I use him for? It was really weird when I saw an item that said it wanted him to be in the back row, and I realized he actually would function in the back row, which is really weird. Like I guess I just don't understand the class. Like, why would they have the best camp abilities though?
Marine life can flourish.
His options when he was camping were amazing.
The poor caretaker. I fear his long-standing duties here have affected him.
None available. Well, okay. So, bolster, I've used it. It's limited to 1 per battle. And it's a +8 dodge. I can use this an infinite number of times, and although this character's not fully set up, this is 10 dodge. This is 30 dodge, basically, is what I'm saying. An Antiquarian gives 30 dodge. His bolster is 8 dodge for 3 rounds. Like, what can I say? Like, if I could use this every turn, I would totally build a party that was 2 Man-at-Arms and 2 Antiquarians. And I'd just be like, haha! Double repost, dodge nothing would ever hit us, ever. Period. Like, if I had 2 Man-at-Arms that could use this infinitely from the front 2 slots, that'd just be it. That'd be the game. But because it's limited once per battle, it's... What am I supposed to do with it? Command... Like, I compare it to what the Bard is doing for me, and he's just so much better than the Command. Like, seriously, I don't get this class. I don't get it. I don't know what to do with it. I've played with it repeatedly, and I still don't know what to do with it. So, unless I need a third character to repost like I did when I finally killed the Baron... the Baron. That's the only circumstances where I find myself, actually happy to have him around. And I don't even get why he gets ripped apart. I mean, he has good hit points and good dodge. Well, okay, that dodge isn't inflated. Okay, his dodge isn't that great. It's a base 25. It's okay. But, I mean, he's got a beard and a mustache, and I want him to be good. Like I said, anytime I create a team, I just don't know what to do with this guy. He has really good campfire abilities, though. I mean, these are amazing. Look at this. Plus 10 dodge to the entire party. Boom. Plus 10% damage to the entire party. Boom. Why would I want two of them? They don't combo. There's nothing about their skill set that would make sense to work together with other man-at-arms. I don't know. I just don't know what to do with him. So I need a shield breaker. Oh, I guess the Cove needs a whole... Oh, this one that was close to the boss. Does anybody have a short mission? Okay, there's a short one. I don't know, it might just be my playstyle. It might just be that my playstyle doesn't support him. I honestly have no idea what playstyle he'd be good in. Okay. I'm just gonna go out and say, of all the skills and attacks and things in the game, this one's the worst. Yes, I do use it sometimes, but it literally does nothing to make my team stronger, and it literally does nothing to hurt the enemy. Anytime I use guard, I am losing a turn without impacting the battle. I feel sort of the same way about abilities that mark targets, but, when you get plus 90% damage to all of your attacks from multiple characters, it makes a lot more sense. I've had them with Protect Me on all game, the most heavily used class in the game for me. How many times have I actually used Protect Me? Almost never. So, I like the idea of the repost guard, but his repost is terrible. And I mean, if I really wanted to do that, I'd do a pair of highwaymen and a pair of antiquarians, and they'd both say protect me to the highwaymen. But I'd rather just have the antiquarians keep buffing dodge every turn. It's just... yeah. I don't like guard. That might be why I can't figure out how to use this class is because he's probably entirely revolves around his guarding ability, and I don't like that ability. I'm trying to use it right now on a shield breaker, not that I have one at the moment, but yeah. Anyway, let's see if we can mark out a few things. I guess the debuff resist is worth keeping. Yeah. Anyway, hopefully I was able to articulate why he's not working for me. Stun resist is okay. Let's get rid of that clumsiness. They can cure clumsiness. I know a few people I'd like to send here. I do. I like dodge. I like repost. I like DPS. Though I'm not as often with that as I like the ability to heal a lot and restore stress. Here's a class I don't know quite what to do with also. I just don't know what to do with her. It's not that she's bad or that any of her abilities are particularly bad. I just don't know what to do with her. And I find the bleeding and poison to just be the most powerful damage you can get. It's just slow. Okay, anybody need... Here you go. I really need to find another abomination so I can play that team again. Alright, so anyway, we're gonna do a short run and hope that we get a thing. Oh, hey, hold on. There. Okay, now. A very straightforward classic composition. Let's go with this. Oh, right. Trinkets, those are a thing. Damage. 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 This thing. Yeah, sure, why not? Alright, you can play the dodge game. And you, in the very back, can have an eyeball and a musket ball. Don't mix them up and load the eyeball into your gun. That'd be weird. Ah. It certainly does take up a lot of my time, though. It's alright. Just wait till I start releasing my novels! Seriously, when I finish this novel, I think I'm gonna put it out for everyone to see. But
the smell of rotting fish is almost unbearable.
Let's see, explore 9% of rooms. Okay, we can skip this one. The smell of rotting fish is almost unbearable. Only almost. That only counts with horseshoes and hand grenades. Keep on top of that.
The match is struck. A blazing star is born.
I should probably see. I've actually been bringing back a lot of supplies. I might be able to build something or upgrade something.
The promise of safety.
What's that? I've never seen that before. It's the lady of the ship. Alright, fine, do that. Suppressive fire is really good.
A time to perform beyond one's limits.
Yeah, she tries to push us around a lot. It actually rarely works. That could be pretty epic. Something like that happened in Snake Eater? Except it was all the enemies you killed. They do love their reboots, don't they? Many times, I don't understand why you'd reboot something. So many times I'm like, why not just make a sequel? Like, it can be in the same world, and we can just have new characters. But, I don't know. I guess I'm weird for thinking about that, because nobody in any industry seems to think that way. Obviously, there's something wrong with me. I know what I should be thinking like. Of course, it made money the first time, so if we do the exact same thing again, we'll make money again. There, that's the logic I should be using, right?
Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive. Annihilated.
Alright, what the hell does this do? I'll take a bite out of it. What did it do? Did it make spiritual? Who wants to ring the gong? Bring it. Oh, joy. Bleed resistance. All right. Just uppercut him.
Destroy.
You know, it might not seem like a good idea to punch a jellyfish, but, that's because it's a terrible idea. You should never do it. Just don't punch jellyfish. These things have terrible accuracy. They're also apparently eldritch, all of them.
Decimated.
Okay. And now all we have to do is crack a snail open. Oh, I'm sorry. An armored maggot. Considering that maggots are also in the game and don't look like snails, I don't know who they think they're kidding. I still say we should bring the Dragon's Crown people in here. For one, they wouldn't ever stress out. And for two, they'd eat all the monsters. They'd eat them all as they're camping.
As the enemy crumbles.
It'd be great.
As the light gains purchase, spirits are lifted, and purpose is made clear.
Alright, how many we got left? Too many. I'm running low on torches. Ah! Finally. Marking has a purpose. We can fight this battle the way this party is designed to. Let's disrupt the back row. No trouble from the peanut gallery! 20 damage trinket? What 20 damage trinket? I'm not sure what 20... You mean 20% damage? 'Cause he's wearing that. And this one, too. Yeah, I just accept that all the good stuff causes stress and just use it anyway. Just yell at it. That's her contribution to the fight. She yelled at a crab.
A devastating blow.
Excellent. Okay, that's taken care of. Don't shoot your arrows into its claw. Shoot your arrows into its eyeball. You too. Axe, meet eyeball. Not its big, heavy, armored, meaty claw. You'll never carve through that thing. Yeah, see, she knows what she's doing. She aimed high. Unfortunately, I think she hit the steering wheel. It didn't put that on as an accident. That's its neck protector.
Masterfully executed.
Doesn't matter how much you buff him, he's already dead. I said, he's already dead!
Monstrous size has no intrinsic merit, unless inordinate exsanguination be considered a virtue.
The crystal? Oh, you mean the arrows? Oh, I didn't buy them. I ran out of crystals buying the thirsting blade and the other thing. I forget what the other thing was. I had two things. Oh, right. I bought one for the shield breaker. Yeah. And then I ran out of crystals.
In Radiance, may we
Still,
find
it's good
victory.
stuff. Look at this thing. It's good stuff. As long as she doesn't miss. When she misses, she cuts herself, apparently, when she's got this. That ain't any good. Yes. One fight, and we've won. let's get out of here. Hopefully there'll be a shield breaker in town who's level 3. Ooh, that is completely useless to you. Oh well.
The way is lit. The path is clear. We require only the strength to follow it.
Just burning torches, just for the hell of it. Alright, you. This'll be quick. As quick as these things can ever go down, anyway. Ow. No. I could fight this smart, but I'm gonna fight this fast instead. As fast as possible.
Well struck.
That would have been like almost 70 if it hadn't had all that protection. You just resisted its arterial pinch. Amazing. My idea of dodging is to stick my arm into their spear. That's a dodge, right? Yep, totally a dodge. So close. Wow. Maybe this one just sucks at that maneuver.
A decisive pummeling.
He was lazy at practice. All the other claw monsters were learning how to do their arterial pinches, and he was slacking off.
Slowly, gently. This is how a life is taken.
For some reason I thought this thing was bleeding, but no, it's just marked. Whoops. Oh well. He doesn't know how to arterial pinch anyway, so I guess it all works out.
A victory. Perhaps the turning point.
So much for the terror of the macra.
Destroyed. A trifling victory, but a victory nonetheless.
And what's in the box? Huh, okay.
Despite its morbid aspect, this twisted, cavernous maze seems almost traversable.
Almost traversable. Almost.
Let the organ notes ring out from the Abbey. The sisters are gathering.
Level 0. Level 0. Get out of here. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Let's throw good money after bad. This is pretty good. Huh. don't like any of these. I guess I'll go with clutch hitter. Let's get rid of the yips. A dog owner with the yips. She's really good in the ruins. We don't go there anymore. I guess. Alright, there we go. Okay. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. This is gonna be interesting. So you can't do the... Nope, can't do the puppets yet. Need another 20 for it. I could have 2 bottles of blood a week. That only requires about a bajillion more deeds. Foo. We'll just keep saving up. We'll get all the buildings maxed soon enough. Alright. Alright, new plan. New plan. Stupid plan. But let's do it. Who's got the highest DPS possible? How can I get the most DPS? It's not them. I need bounty hunters. Do I have any more? Ah, he's busy. He's busy. Of course he is. Of course he is. Yes, I know. Everyone keeps reminding me, and I give the same answer every time. I have no infestation to worry about. Only one person has infection. I don't want to go near the place, because I'll probably end up with 20 people infected if I go in there. Why would I do that? No, seriously, the infestation starts spreading like it just gets out of hand really fast. It's terrible. Alright, here's what we're gonna do. Okay, so let's do the stupid plan. Ready? Worst idea ever. Let's do it. Your dodge is abysmal. There's no way I can make your dodging work. It won't work. Your hit points aren't going to work either. Hold. Don't bother. 15% more hit points, sure. Just grab hit points. Okay, you. You're probably gonna end up hulking out. Okay, you two. You get to have the prophet's eye. Anything. Yeah, nothing of hers increases her stress. That's important. Wait a second. There you go. Have that. Yeah. Just need, I guess, 10 more accuracy. And so, we take our bad, terrible, stupid idea and we go. I got cash. There's no way we're gonna go past the nightmare, but could possibly happen. So I might as well invest the cash. Okay. You know what I'm gonna do? It's the worst idea. But hey, it might get me through a nightmare.
The smell of rotting fish is almost unbearable.
Can't camp in first room. Oh. Look at her stress. 60% stress.
A shuddering crystalline bulk.
What? She'll be fine. She's up for this. This looks like exactly something she can handle. It's only resisting everything we throw at it. Oh, hey, somebody connected. It's gonna be great. She's gonna trigger a virtue. Go on, do it. I dare ya. That's what I should have equipped her with. Oh, that would have been brilliant. The item that gives you a huge chance of triggering virtue. Then she could go into the nightmare and just trigger that. Okay, let's see. Yep, your multiple turns around are gonna work against you now, buddy. Come on, debuff his blight resistance. Yes! Okay, now we got him. Alright, you got one job. She pulled it off! Odds are only 50-50 that she'll break it. She's that weak. Sky Taint? I've never even heard of that one. Oh, what? Afraid of this thing? Oh, come on now. Sounds like you're a bit of a wuss. But we got his blight resist down. It's gonna die. Darn. Its HP is in free fall right now. Alright. See this? Poke that. That's not quite what I'm... That was a little too literal. When I said poke, I meant more, intense.
Festering fear consumes the mind.
Blight resist is back up. That's bad. Ooh.
Mortality clarified in a single
14,
strike. Injury and despondence set the stage for heroism or cowardice. As the light gains purchase, spirits are lifted and purpose is made clear.
It's got 80% protection. Nah.
Another abomination cleansed from our lands.
You've got armor piercing. You can bring it down. Go on, try. It's not hard. Keeps curing the blight on itself somehow.
And now the true test. Hold fast or expire.
Yeah, whatever. Just fix him, okay?
Teetering on the brink, facing the abyss.
Blight. Wouldn't work. 3 to 6 damage. Literally not capable of scoring a kill on this thing.
Another one falls.
You just gotta throw more plague on it. Yep, cured itself again.
Survival is a tenuous proposition.
Where did the heart attack come from? She didn't take damage! Oh, wait, stress, heart attack, right, of course.
Perched at the very precipice of oblivion.
And now it's dead.
Born of the void.
Literally, the last possible second. Literally, the last possible second. That's when she perished. Yes, yes. God, I can't believe that thing leaped out like that.
Lessons to be learned.
I thought somebody already had that. I'm sure somebody already had prismatic isolation.
In time, you will know the tragic extent of my failings.
Drat. I paid for this. It's part of my game. I paid for the Shieldbreaker DLC and the farmstead, and I'm gonna get my money's worth, doggone it. Oh dear. Yeah, you went hopeless on me. No, that was just a boss jumping out. Like, that was not right. That was not normal. Anyway, we're getting tons of treatment done at the treatment ward. I mean, that's basically... Yeah, it looks like a really good trinket. A 40% stun chance? I don't really care for Beast Slayer either. I guess it's worth doing. Alright, let's get rid of that. Hard Noggin's okay. If you wear crystal trinkets, this can appear. Oh, really? I didn't know that they summoned it. But it started appearing before I even had a crystal trinket. Alright. Let me see. A short mission. Oh, I don't know. We'll give him a try. Yeah, sure, we'll do that. Yeah, sure, we'll go with this. Hold on, you're gonna go with... Whatever. Those are all abilities you can use from the 4th slot. What? I never noticed that. Holy crap! If I had known that, I would have not gone near that. I was trying to camp in the first room, too. It was literally in the hall, like right there. Ugh. It's ridiculous. Alright, anyway, I don't know. You're gonna be in the back, hold this lamp. Okay. Everyone gets a dodge item and a damage item. There's the damage item. Where's the best dodge item I can get? I guess it's gonna have to be this thing. Okay. This'll be fun and fast. Done. Yeah, good. Alright, let's go. You know, I didn't get a memory from it either. You're supposed to get memories by beating it. What you can use to construct one of your buildings.
Corruption has soaked the soil, sapping all good life from these groves. Let us burn out this evil.
Let us burn out this evil and perhaps unlock the last boss for this area. And then we'll be done with it too. just dive on that maggot knife first. Drat. Let's see. Take away their dodging. Okay. There. We won't miss again. I was rather hoping the enemy would miss, though. Alright.
A powerful blow. A victory. Perhaps the turning point.
Big, stupid monster that takes a lot of time to kill. Thump, thump, thump. It's dead.
Annihilated.
Great. This is going to be a
As
blast.
victories mount, so too will resistance.
I need to get 4 jesters. Mr. J, investigate. Okay. Oh! Oh, hi.
The light, the promise of safety.
Well, I don't like this. Ah. That's terribly unfortunate.
Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
Drat. Drat. All my dodging, it avails me not. I need an antiquarian.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
All right. Nobody can dodge anything. Nope.
Masterfully
Just don't
executed.
know how. How do you dodge a bug? You can't do it. It's impossible. The bugs.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all.
There. That's a lot of dodge. And I'll, yeah, I'll bellow at him, which he resists. Okay. Finally!
Press this advantage. Give them no quarter.
Stupid bugs.
Remind yourself that overconfidence
cursing.
is a slow and insidious killer.
And this guy has the worst luck. He just got back from being lost in time and space, too.
If only treasure could staunch the flow of otherworldly corruption.
Ah. Not quite. Yeah.
Well struck.
Fine.
The blood quickens.
It's like at first I was gonna kill them, then I realized stress is the one thing this team doesn't need to fear. Ha!
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles. Eradicated.
Maybe he's just a big burly bard with a shield. Maybe that's what he secretly is.
Decimated. Precision and power. Seize this momentum. Push on to the task's end. As the light gains purchase, spirits are lifted, and purpose is made clear.
Sadly, scouting doesn't mean much in these linear maps.
In Radiance, may we find victory.
It's funny, nobody ever has any food in their packs. Either they eat it all before they die, or they forget to bring food with them.
The way is lit. The path is clear. We require only the strength to follow it.
Hey! Oh well. Leave it.
The match is struck.
Alright, one
A
sec.
blazing star is born.
Need to take care of something here. One sec. Done. Man, we're scouting every time, too. 1, 2, 3 battles at least. Only 3. And I can reach your back row. Without that to mark your targets, what can you do? Just fumble about? Yes. And you're unfortunately effective at it.
Slow death.
You've been living with no heads for presumably quite some time. You're accustomed to fighting that way.
Impressive.
They should target him because he's marked. And that dodge should work. Should be enough. Darn. Oh well.
This expedition at least promises success.
All my expeditions promise success. Oh, except for the ones the shield breakers are on. Those don't promise success so much.
A decisive pummeling.
Notice that he always goes last. Just pretend you're an antiquarian for a turn. Nope. No? Oh well. I mean, I guess that doesn't really make any difference, does it? Few good pokes. Our finale is building and building. Boost the crit. That would have reduced our dodge, but we dodged it. Kind of a catch-22 with dodge reducing attacks, huh? Things you really want to hit, you can't.
Obliterated.
Alright.
A singular strike. Monster's size has no intrinsic merit, unless inordinate exsanguination be considered a virtue.
This is good. This is a lot of deeds. This is really good. This is actually really good. Ah, 2 battles left, I figure. As long as neither of the battles are particularly horrific. Ah! You already got us once.
Inspiration and improvement.
Alright, this is what we're gonna do. That's how it should be. They're jesters. They're practically made out of dodge. That's the element they're composed of. That's also what the antiquarian is vaporizing and spreading around. Jester. It's made out of their dandruff. That's why they wear all the stuff over their heads, so you can't see how bad a case of dandruff they've got. Let's see. Hopefully they'll target him. Hope, hope, hope. Excellent. That's how it should have gone the first time.
The will to fight falters. The ground quakes. Ghoulish horrors, brought low and driven into the mud.
Okay. Very nice. Can't believe how many deeds I'm finding. Crests, too. We've got busts, paintings, we got it all.
Glittering gold, trinkets and baubles, paid for in blood. Packs laden with loot are often low on supplies.
But they are laden with loot. And that's all that really matters. Oh! Okay. Alright. That wasn't a very good stab. Try harder. Ah, that wasn't any better. Let Hisoka show you how it's done. Okay, that was a fail as well. Oh my gosh. 3 of you, and you couldn't kill one of them? Uh-oh. There you go. Time for him to take his fair share of the beatings. And stream at him.
A devastating blow.
And now we're just gonna chip away at him with our little ice picks. And he'll just kind of keep screaming at the thing, even though it doesn't seem to be having an effect. You're gonna have to target him now. Ha ha ha.
brilliant confluence of skill and purpose.
It just keeps resisting. Alright. This area is complete.
A trifling victory, but a victory nonetheless.
More deeds. More of these. Wow. Look at this. Look at this. For a short area? That's ridiculous. We bring back no money.
Corruption is an endless battle.
But
One that must be
stuff!
fought.
Oh, Daredevil. I like that one. Okay.
The degeneracy of the hamlet is nothing, I fear, when compared to the condition of surrounding acres.
Alright, fine. We'll take the puppet theater. Knives? Ugh. Does that really entertain people? Okay. Weirdos. Despite bringing back so many slots full of deeds, I still need more. Alright, anything that doesn't require deeds. Gambling!
All manner of diversion and dalliance await those who cross the threshold with coin in hand.
What do you want? Alright. Alright. That was fun. Ah! A veteran shield breaker! That's... I mean, I know it's still gonna be a shield breaker, but, you know, the level 3 one finally showed up for me. Alright. What if I did this? Where is she? Where'd she end up? What if I did this? I went into the nightmare and just destroyed the snakes with these. It could work. It could totally work. I could even give her this thing. She's a pretty good set of stuff over there. Oh, right, this thing. Alright. Well, we're not going here. Nope. Nope, 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 nope. Well, let's see. The Warrens? Should we do a short one to get her the level? Actually. Yeah, let's do a short one with her. If I can get her through here, she'll level. Then I can equip her better and we'll go into the nightmares. And I'll sculpt a party specifically to kill the snakes and it'll be great. These tunnels are often blocked by piled stones and bodies. It's dirty work to remove by hand. Well, then remove it by
breed
foot.
quickly down there in the dark. But perhaps we can slay them even faster.
Perhaps we can slay them even faster. Let's see, gotta have that. Captivate. Extra damage versus marked. Alright, let's go. Haha!
Finding the stuff is only the first test.
How was there gold on a table covered in knives like that? Oh, hey, look, it's the gatekeeper. We're gonna get Crimson Cursed. Alright. Well, yep. Stupid bugs. I'm still not gonna play with you this time. I'll have to have more than one of these. More than two of them.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
Striking right where she was standing a second ago, I see.
As the light gains purchase, spirits are lifted, and purpose is made clear.
Excellent.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
Okay. Alright. This thing gets one last parting shot. Oh.
And now the true
Ooh.
test. Hold fast or expire.
Ahem. Die. This party moves around a lot.
Press this advantage. Give them no quarter.
Oh, we got a Countess's invitation. That means I can have 2 shots at the courtyard when I go for it.
If only treasure could staunch the flow of otherworldly corruption.
Alright, it's battle time. Here goes. Oh, good. They're not gonna infect us, they're just gonna kill us. Much better. We're just gonna start with finales. Why not?
The onslaught. Destroy them all. formation is broken. Maintain the offensive. This expedition at least promises success.
It was an epic adventure! But it was successful, apparently. That was pretty easy.
Their squeals fade. Their confidence is shaken.
Well, you know, stuff. But the big reward, level 3 to level 4. Boom. And she got the Black Plague. And got a weak grip on life. It's alright, though. She's level 4. This is the strongest any shield breaker has ever been.
Let me share with you the terrible wonders I have come to know.
Cool. Alright. Where is she? Where is she? Get your butt in there. Ah, you can't upgrade your gear. Right, she needs one more level. Alright. First of all, let's cure her Black Plague. Daredevil is really nice. Let's get rid of Nervous Bleeder. You shouldn't be nervous while you're bleeding out. Egomania. Huh. I almost think I should keep that. Doesn't anybody have any really good ones left? We might not. Ooh, Fated! Fine. You will now be an unknown cheat. We will fix your reputation. I don't know why, but we'll do it. We are slowly managing to lose money. Managing to slowly drink it away. Little by little. Alright. Alright. A short one. With... oh, I don't know, these two. Oh, the other one's busy. The fungally nastiness. The blight resistant. Alright, here's what we're gonna go with. Manhunt. Okay, cool. I swear, every combination of marked people has a name like that. The marking ones. Have a nice coat. Have this. Really wish I've never managed to find a second one of those. I wish I had, though. Good. Okay. This'll work. Oh, hey, you. This all-important scouting and surprise thing. Alright. We'll be right back in town. Ready to take our shield breaker out again onto her first nightmare, perhaps? I think we can do it. I think we can do it. The nightmares. Yeesh. Or she might just die again. She has nightmares. She gets scared easy.
Corruption has soaked the soil.
It's always stress what kills her.
Let us burn out this evil.
Let us burn out this evil. You're one to talk. The most evil thing in this whole place was the crazy ancestor that's talking to me.
Annihilated.
Lucky to survive to see a single turn. You won't see another. No, dodging will not save you. Oh crap, he sees another one. Oh! Turn order. I can make this party more effective with a little tweak.
Victory. Perhaps the turning point. Press this advantage. Give them no quarter.
That's nice. Giving you that accuracy. That's huge. He was always the really inaccurate party member. Oh, good deeds. I need lots and lots and lots of those. I forgot torches! Well, I mean, that just makes the run more interesting, right? Okay, I never let this happen, but here we are. Right then. We'll just pretend it was intentional. I wanted to save money. Yeah, that's what it is. Oh yes, please, thank you.
Nature herself, a victim to the spreading corruption, malformed with misintent.
There goes a point of scouting. Darn. Drat. Well, 3 more fights, unfortunately. What'll they be? Think the collector will show up? That would be interesting.
Injury. How palpable
They might be able to pull him apart with this build. That's a problem.
Destroyed.
I can't target her for 2 rounds. Fine. Tricks. This'll let me target.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all.
And now I can't do anything. Oh good, she's visible now. Excellent. Alright, in that case, you're done. You and your darkness creating.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
Man, that much damage. What did the bolus do? Wrap around her throat?
Brought low and driven into the mud. Secrets and
Pitch
wonders
black.
can be found in the most tenebrous corners of this place.
2 fights. Oh. I'd be hard-pressed to think of a worse thing to meet at this moment. They're Crimson cursing me every single time I go out now. Alright, that one's the most troublesome of the lot. One.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
That makes 3 invitations we've got our hands on. 3 shots at the new courtyard. That might be enough. There's another fight after this one, too. Get out of here. Shoot.
Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
All right.
Eradicated.
All right. Just don't target the houndsman. Only one more fight.
Remind yourself that overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer.
All right. Yes, overconfidence. I can totally take one more fight. I'm gonna have to go through it. It's the only way. As much as I want to pick off the back row, we're just gonna have to cleave through this giant block of jello.
Their cursed champion falls.
But we are the DPS party. I'm so glad you're not bugs. When it comes to big things, we can take them apart. Oh wait, I forgot, I have anti-venom. Oh well, we'll sell them at the end for a few bucks. We don't need to actually use the anti-venom. We could be super cheapskates. For no reason at all, since I have all the gold I could want already. Just because we can.
Success so clearly in view. Or is it merely a trick of the light?
And then we throw them out anyway. So, we brought back some
The
cash.
agents of pestilence will yet be driven from our woods.
Satanophobia.
Once, our estate was the envy of this land.
Okay, she's all better. Ooh, the Hag Witch is ready for us. But so is this thing. So we're not going there. Yep, the infestation's gotten high. It's been hard for me not to notice that. Alright, how do we want to take this on? We could go with 3 jesters. We could go with this crazy DPS party. I don't know, snakes are pretty nasty. I could go with Plague Knights. They can cure the poison and the bleed effects. I could double stun the snakes. Yeah, I could stun them all, and then I could just plague the crap out of them. That might work. These 2 are pretty freaking awesome. I could send them in. You have a lot of traits on you two. I've largely cleaned these guys up. Point blank shot combos well with her. Stress is the huge problem here. Okay, this will let you make the invisible ones visible. "25% virtue chance." Do I have anything else that can affect virtue chance? If I could bring her virtue chance up, then instead of a freak out, she'd de-stress and become amazing. I don't think I do. I think that's the only one. Oh wait, no, I got this thing. That's a 35% increase of virtue. I don't know what the base rate is, but maybe she won't scream and die. Sure would be nice. Well, let's see. How about you? Would you like an eyeball? I don't think that would help you very much. Oh well, you get it anyway. Damage, damage. Just all the damage. Where's the other one? Oh, there it is. I think... Yes, take the box. This one. Okay. Oh, right, this thing. This thing's good. Nope. You're gonna freak out. You get the freak out protection rings. Alright. Alright. It's nightmare time. Let's not play around with this. Everything. This is gonna work. I can kill 4 snakes. I mean, this party could kill... I'd be confident this party could take on 4 solid snakes. Well, maybe
Even
not
the
if he had his
fiercest
cardboard
beast will
box,
lay
though.
down when it is not eaten. Steal their food.
Be awful hard to find the grain sacks here. Well, she's halfway on her way to virtue already. Oh, look at that. Oh, she dodged it. Okay. What we are? Food. Well, it's not the worst.
Unnerved, unbalanced.
I gotta respect her. I didn't remember leaving her in such a weird setup.
Destroyed.
There we go. The highwaymen. They're the best. It's not gonna get to do its nasty charge attack. But we're gonna put shields up anyway. It's got a nasty backhand, among other things.
Their formation is broken.
Now what?
Maintain the
Are you gonna
offensive.
charge? You can charge from there? Crap. Okay, you can charge from there. Alright. That's fine. We'll bleed you. And she'll ignore your armor. Somehow. Seriously, if spears just straight up ignore armor, why would anyone use any other kind of weapon? Why would anyone wear armor? Okay, it's dead.
Prodigious size alone does not dissuade the sharpened blade. Seize this momentum. Push on to the task's end.
What's this? It's purely decorative. Okay. That's a lot of places that could be the grain sacks. Well, let's start investigating. I'll just hope it's not over here. Free stuff. Oh, that's one. I'm gonna fight snakes. I want my antitoxins. I guess I'm gonna slip down around and go this way. If I could find all the grain sacks with a minimum of fighting and then take on my nightmare. Ah. Wouldn't that be excellent? We've got a pretty good scouting chance with this party. It's partially because of the yellow hand building. Nope.
A fortune, waiting to be spent.
I really hope it's not a grain sack down in this corner. It'll be a long walk back if it is. Excellent.
The match is struck. A blazing star is born.
I brought too many shovels. This is one of the only places that doesn't need many shovels. Ah, that's the end of it right there. 2 battles no matter how I cut it, though. 1, 2, 3. Well, the math checks out. Let's do this. Alright.
Huddled together, furtive and vulnerable.
Here it goes.
Rats in a maze.
What do we want for this nightmare? Should we pray? I don't think the highwaymen are particularly religious. Bless for dodging and stuff. Let's take unparalleled finesse. Give everyone armor piercing a little bit. Give yourself the added hit points. Alright, here we go.
The light, the promise of safety.
Excuse me? Where's my nightmare? Okay, it's going to be a random thing. Next time I'm grabbing a mission with 2 campfires. Not that I want to fight 2 of them, but... oh dear, that could happen, couldn't it? Well, if nothing else, she'll level up again.
In Radiance, may we find victory.
Alright, you.
Death waits for the slightest lapse in concentration.
Now again. Brought all this good stuff to deal with it, and then the nightmare doesn't trigger.
Their cursed champion falls.
Fine then. We'll make short work of what's left here.
Glittering gold, trinkets and baubles, paid for in blood.
Only one more after this. Done. Something I can force into visibility. Release the bat signal.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
Here comes the ouch. Not you.
Annihilated.
This thing.
How quickly the tide turns.
Both sides critted in that exchange. He let that thing hit him just so he could get closer to its throat. That's a very unlikely stun.
Soothed. Sedated. Compassion is a rarity in the fevered pitch of battle. A victory.
Literally struck the two
Perhaps
people
the
who were going to
turning point.
repost on you.
Wealth beyond measure. Awarded
No,
to the
I can
brave
measure
and
it.
the foolhardy alike.
Beyond measure, my butt. Unless something terrible happens
As
in
the
this
light
next
gains
room, we'll have
purchase,
come out better than we
spirits
came
are
in.
lifted, and purpose is made clear.
Oh, no enemy.
Finding the stuff is only the first test. Now it must be carried home. Our supplies are replenished. The soldiers will feast tonight.
Level 5. Alright. Clutch hitter. Clutch hitter.
A modest offering from those few surrounding farms as yet untouched by the spreading calamity.
There. Okay. Here, I'll just do this. You can have it all. It's fine. I am, however, super annoyed at that lack of nightmare. So we've got a hag. I don't know, they might be able to do something about it. Think this lot could take the hag? Ah, it's late. Alright, well, I have all the things and we can read them.
You will know the tragic extent of my failings.
Not all the boss things, but... depose the Countess. Ah, here we are. The collected journals. So I collected them all. Let's finally read some of them. We'll read... I only have 1 of 7 of a beautiful thing. What? I haven't seen a blood-soaked journal in forever. How can I be missing? Oh, wait a minute. I know why. Okay, this is a shield breaker one. I have to complete her nightmares to get the others. Okay, alright. Trampled journal. Sebastian's watch was his last. We were jolted during our evening's repast, the best we could make in these murky halls of our once great house. From the roar and flash of the black powder, we dropped our bowls and hurried to him. All we could find was his spent pistol and a trail of blood leading into a maze of shadows. We press on. We fought in the East Gallery, filled with portraits of our ancient lineage, uncaring witnesses to the slaughter. Al-Hazred, the fiery heartbeat of our retinue, wrought keen havoc in our enemies' ranks. I keenly feel his absence, even as I remember voiding myself upon seeing his lifeless body fall, blood pouring from his screaming mouth, some cruel knife having rent his lungs to gore. Yet we were victorious, and thus we press on. Farewell, dear friend, exemplary warrior, a survivor of the King's wars, and many sorties in these halls met an ignoble end. We were weary, Hyrule and I, as we searched for sanctuary. Weariness, it appears, has a murderous streak. It blinded him to the mechanism that tripped the spikes which eviscerated him. I held him as his essence slipped away, another giant, fallen in our mad pursuit. I'm alone now, weary but unbowed. I press on. I am become vengeance! All cultists will feel my mace. Brigands fear my roar. I am outnumbered, 'tis true. I am starved and half mad. But as long as there is breath in my body, I will press on. I will wreak unbearable agony on those who would seek to despoil my great manse. And now they come. I douse my torch. I do not fear the darkness. This is my house, and woe to the uninvited. So we've got a Journal of Darius, the Blood-Soaked Pages, and the Blackest of Fates. We'll read another one next time. Well, I have a level 5 shield breaker. I have her equipped with virtue stuff. We're going to be hitting bosses, more bosses next time. And hopefully her nightmares. And hopefully we'll even pick up some more good things. I don't know. I don't mind Clutch Hitter. Maybe I'll keep that one. But I'd much rather see something like Hard Skinned. Oh, I'd love to have Hard Skinned. There's another one that some of them have. Luminous. That one would be great. Unyielding would be good. There's another one for 10% more hit points. As we try to sculpt the perfect team. next time. Until then and every time, this is Hadriex signing off. Tomorrow is... okay. Master of Magic. So this will be the day after we will continue. Bye.